Raquel Willis, you're the executive editor of Out Magazine. Your thoughts on Pete Buttigieg and why you chose to endorse Senator Warren?
So I think that it's great, that he is an openly gay candidate. However, I do think that it's important for us to remember that your identity isn't enough. And exactly what was just said, as a Black trans woman, it doesn't necessarily tell me what you stand for when you tell me that, we're in the same community. And for me, it was important to really endorse someone that I feel has been very intentional about their outreach, particularly to LGBTQ organizers, Black and brown organizers who are on the ground. And so the campaigns that have done that work have really spoken to me, and I think Senator Warren has done that probably better than, actually I would say she's definitely done that better than the other campaigns. The other thing I will say is that I think what also is important is when I really look at what Mayor Buttigieg stands for, he stands for the status quo. He stands for us kind of not really rocking the boat enough. He feels that particularly someone like Senator Elizabeth Warren, who is really out there interested in tackling corruption on all levels in the government, is really gunning for a fight that isn't necessary, and I think that that is so necessary. I think that we really have to have a conversation about how even when you are of a marginalized group, you may have many privileges. And so the way that the world operated in 2016, before Trump was in office, may have been fine for you. I mean, I think that for a lot of LGBTQ folks, particularly those who are Black and brown and more marginalized, we need more. We do need a revolution. People were hurting before. We need people who are fighting for those who are incarcerated, fighting for those who are detained, fighting for those who are trying to access a healthcare system that has really ignored them for so long. And I think that someone like Senator Elizabeth Warren, who is really trying to uproot and get out of here all of that corruption, is who we need to be standing behind in this moment. Because as you will notice, and particularly the mayor's closing statement last night, he made a statement that he's gunning for people who aren't interested in a status quo and aren't interested in a revolution. That really makes no sense. I think that you have to be very clear about where you stand. And for me, I think maybe he's afraid to say that he stands for the status quo, but I know what the people that I roll with in the LGBTQ community are looking for, and they're looking for something that is going to blow past the status quo that has forgotten us for so long.